All right, you guys. So project number 2 for today. Um, so I wanted to try to get these indoor plants repotted or up potted. Well, probably repotted, not up potting. Um, so I'm gonna reuse some of the soil that some of them are in, and also mix it with some of this potting mix here. Um, so that is the plan. And then I have one succulent that I'm going to use this succulent mix for. And then I'm going to mix some of them with the remaining perlite that I have left. So I think I'm going to start with, let me grab the pots for one. So I got these pots from the Dollar Tree. Hopefully they work pretty well. They're just, what's it called? Self-watering planters or pots. So, for example, this Alocasia here is just in like a nursery pot with some string, and then I have like two little, what are these things called? These little serving cups, serving size cups, or whatever they're called, at the bottom so that it's not like sitting in the pot or at the bottom of the pot. And then I just usually fill water at the bottom of this. So since this is a little bootleg, I wanted to, try to make an update or upgrade with that. And so I guess we'll start with this guy since I have him in my hand. But I'm just gonna dump out the soil. I'm gonna check all of the Alocasias for any, what are they called, corms. I probably don't need any corms, but if I happen to find any, I'm gonna plant them and try to get more plants. So I'm just going to dump this out into here and then mix up some soil. Like I said, I'm gonna check for the corms first and then mix the soil, repot them, and get that done. So let's do that. I'm gonna reposition you guys. Ooh. Roots look pretty good. Some of them are kind of coming off easily. So we'll just get rid of any roots that don't seem too happy. Yeah, so I think this was way too much soil for this. I don't know. So let's see if we can find any corms. This looks like something that was maybe growing. So we have a corm here. Okay, so I realized that I had the wrong size pot as I was filling up the soil. Those are way too big for the amount of soil. And these, let's see, these holes aren't that big. Oh yes, they are. Okay, so let's get the string into this guy. This. Oh wait, no, these holes are. So that's what goes in here. So these. Okay, so we're not going to put string in this one and hope for the best. If I have to repot or do something later, then we're going to do that. But these may not be the best pots to use these for, but I don't want them to be in too much soil. So this one has a lot of corms on it. I think I'm gonna leave the corms on these. I'm not gonna break up the soil and the roots too much. And any loose corms, I'll replant those, but I think I'm gonna leave these in here, repot this as a whole, and let the corms do what they're gonna do. So this one, let's see. This one, I might go ahead and put this in a bigger pot. This one has a little bit more size to it. More of a root. Root ball. From the poly, I don't know how to pronounce that one. I'll put it up on the screen. Now we have this guy. This one seems to be pretty happy. I think Alocasias like to be kind of root bound, so I don't know if I want to disturb this one too much, but don't know, that one seemed a little small. Let me look it up. So we're gonna see, do Alocasia polys like to be root bound? Yes. Slightly root bound and thrive when roots are cramped. Very roots bound. So let's see, do snake plants like to be root bound? Do snake plants like to be root bound? Yes. Snug in their pods do not need frequent repotting. Being root bound helps prevent overwatering. So I would say that's pretty root bound. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is not much with this one. And this one just lost a lot of roots as well. But I think I'm gonna keep it in the pot that it's in, or it was in, and maybe just touch up a little bit of the actually looks like there's some mold on the bottom of this, so I think I am gonna pot it up. But it's not that much of a pot up. I don't know if this is nib, which explains why this is a little. Looks like it's moving a little bit, but I'll just give it a little bit of fresh soil at the bottom and on the sides. Actually, since it's kind of moldy, I think I am going to lift her. This is a little too root down, I think. Like, super root down. Like I said, I think that's mold. It looks kind of like mold or something, and I'm just touching it, but and it was happy for a while, and then I don't know if I overwatered it. When I came back, oops, just ripped off a baby. So some of these babies I think I'm going to propagate just in case I lose this plant, like the mother plant. Like this one will go in water, even though it's looking real sad. Next we have this guy, which is also this guy. Okay, so once I took this one out, I think I realized that there's not a lot of soil here, and this is pretty wet, so I think I'm gonna put this in this terracotta planter. It's about the same size as the pot that it came out of, but it might be a little bit smaller, which is good, but it's also terracotta, so it should dry out quicker. It is a succulent, so succulents do pretty well being dried out. So I'm going to set that in some water for now, and I'm going to dump this out and then use all of the succulent mix. Hopefully that's a little bit better for it. Of this out. Some of this is stuff that I just made, but so we're gonna use the succulent mix here, and then I'm probably just gonna add more perlite. It's a little bit more sandy. All right, and I think that is it for all my indoor plants.